Hey everybody, welcome back to Quali-Tea time. So, it is... By the time you're seeing this, actually, it is the day that my hair is getting dyed. Now, it's not gonna go like pink or blue or whatever. It's actually just gonna be going to a more vibrant form of blonde because it is blonde, but you really would be, like, kind of hard to guess as much. So that is gonna get changed, and that's happening today. But of course, it's happening today way ahead of when I'm actually, like, filming this, because I film this on Tuesdays, because editing it together on Wednesdays and such would be horrific pain, and frequently is, whenever I'm running late. So, you won't actually be seeing that in this video. You will probably be seeing it firstly in, the, like, Destiny stream that's coming up tomorrow. But, you know, I might just do, like, a quick, short, sort of, like, bonus stream tonight, just to, like, show off the hair, and also probably, like, paint my nails or something, because, hey, beauty streaming, ain't that fun? So if that happens, keep an eye on Twitter for that. You can find that, of course, over at twitter.com/lyinginbedmon. That is the most that's happening this week. What I do have, however, additionally, is a story for you in the continuing saga of Lion gets screwed over by large organizations. This one is not, in fact, people taking money from me so much as stopping giving me the money that I'm owed, because this actually refers to Her Majesty's Royal Government. And this is about the closest I'll get to talking politics on these videos for quite some time, I hope. We'll see. Because over here, we have a system that I think is roughly equivalent to the US system of Social Security, or something like that effect, where if you're not earning minimum wage, if not earning below a certain value, if you don't have a certain value in savings as well, the government will pay you additional funds, such that you can keep yourself functioning and working, because glory to the capitalist engine, I guess. Previously, that was a system called working tax credits for me, because I earned less than minimum wage. I believe there's an actual goal on the Patreon for minimum wage, but for right now, I earn considerably less than that. And that, I'm hesitant to name numbers here, we'll say, free. And then Fuzz started getting onto benefits as well, so that they can support themselves a bit easier, but they can take a bit of the weight off of other sources that they were currently relying on, me included. And I was told that because someone in my, house would then be receiving benefits as well, that I would be receiving slightly less. This number being 2, we'll say. And I looked at that, and that was okay. I could understand that there's apparently working tax credits as being completely discontinued, as well as being folded into a system called Universal Credit, which, as you're about to see, has a very hard-won reputation for being utterly abominable. So, yeah, okay, I'm earning 1 less. I can deal with that. That's not too hard for me to trim out of my budgeting and such. I can deal with that. A month goes by. I don't receive anything, which, okay, we signed up the Universal Credit thing under Fuzz's accounts. I guess it probably just all ended up there. I checked with Fuzz, and they only received 1. So I do some digging, and there's an online account for everything for all that goes Universal Credit. It's horrific and abominable to navigate, but it's there nonetheless. And what I ultimately discover is that Fuzz and I are on the same Universal Credit thing. So we get the exact same amount for both of us. So I'm not receiving 2 or even 1, I'm actually receiving 0.5. Which is a rather substantial decrease, which is why the current donation goal for breaking even this month is so considerably higher than last month. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how the rest of this month plays out. I will be going to talk in a very loud and affirmative tone to the local council to see exactly what the hell they think is going on, because 0.5 doesn't even cover, like, Fuzz's share of the rent. 0.5 doesn't even cover our food costs. 0.5 covers maybe the internet and the power. Nothing else. It is not a number that actually supports anybody for anything. Yeah, that's not feasible. That's not right. I don't know what the hell they're expecting with that, but it's definitely not that I'm going to take it sitting down. But in their defense, So the system over here has been grossly underfunded for many, many years, and it's only getting worse the worse the economy is doing because of events that will be as yet unnamed in this video. So yeah, that's fun. But, we can ignore that and just have a nice little beauty stream tonight, hopefully. So, keep an eye out for that. And with that, onto the schedule. On Thursday night at 9 PM BST, we are visiting the Rasputin family's summer home as Kay checks out the Cosmodrome. Then on Friday at 9 PM BST, we have Fright Day Night with some more Dead by Daylight, where I try to hit 1 million blood points. Then on Saturday at 7 PM BST, we have Dungeons & Dragonhats over at twitch.tv/thedragonhats, where the trio returns to Hillsborough with news of their findings from inside the mountain. And then at 9 PM BST, we have the Carousel, where we have an open house where I take questions and play some games. And lastly for the week for streams, on Tuesday at 9 PM BST, we have more Building Blocks. And videos you might have missed this week. We have an instance of Dailies by Daylight where special guest Andy has a really rough appointment with the nurse. And an episode of Various Oddities Showcase where we are centrifuging for fun and profit, and why the best wizards use inscribing tables. And lastly, an episode of Just the Basics where we're expanding them all, despite all of the angry letters it's getting from the neighbors. And on to the questions. As always, these are drawn from the comments section of the preceding vlog. If you have anything to ask me, drop it down below and we'll see if it gets answered next time. Our question for the week comes from Morbits. Have you done any technical Minecraft? Now, I've done 2 variations on what constitutes technical Minecraft. So I'm going to cover them both here, which is, the first one is modded. Modded Minecraft is frequently referred to as technical, or some variation of it, and I have done a fair bit of that. Pretty much all of my story series take place in some degree of modded ecosystem. Even Never Expedition had actual mods in place to add people like the golems and the villagers and other things. The series with by far the most effort put into automation and redstone, however, which is the other form of technical Minecraft, is almost definitely Dungeon Maker, because in the course of that I had to make a self-resetting and self-randomizing combination lock. I had to make various redstone doors, various like systems of detection and filtering, that kind of thing. The Hubris Harvester is probably one of the biggest projects I have ever made, and it is absolutely one of the more redstone complex. And on the whole, I tend to focus more on like RP and making buildings look really nice, but redstone is something that people from way back know me very much for, and it's always a lot of fun to figure out and engineer. And that's it for this week. So hope you've all enjoyed and look forward to a slightly different color palette of lying in the next one. Hope you all enjoyed. Until next time.